India's democracy faces a persistent challenge, the shadow of black money influencing elections. While the government introduced electoral bonds as a solution, the Supreme Court's recent judgment raises questions about its effectiveness and the broader need for transparency in political funding. The court's decision, critiquing the anonymity of donors under the electoral bonds scheme, highlights a crucial point. Transparency is key to combating black money in elections. Without knowing who funds political campaigns, it's impossible to track the flow of illicit funds and hold parties accountable. The court's order demanding disclosure of donors and recipients is a positive step, but it's only a partial solution. The judgment also raises concerns about the proportionality of the scheme, suggesting that the benefits of anonymity may not outweigh the risks of facilitating black money. The high cost of elections in India often necessitates resorting to unethical practices like vote buying, media manipulation, and hiring musclemen. These tactics, fueled by black money, erode public trust and hinder fair competition. The root cause lies in the lack of adequate attention to constituencies. When politicians prioritize fundraising over engagement with voters, the system becomes vulnerable to corruption. Addressing the issue of black money in elections requires a multi-pronged approach. 1. Stricter enforcement of existing laws against electoral malpractices. 2. Promoting public awareness about the dangers of black money and the importance of ethical voting. 3. Encouraging political parties to adopt transparent fundraising practices. 4. Exploring alternative funding models that reduce dependence on large anonymous donations. 5. Strengthening the Election Commission to effectively monitor and enforce electoral laws. The Supreme Court's judgment has reignited the debate on transparency in political funding. It's an opportunity for India to move towards a cleaner, fairer electoral system where the voice of the people, not the power of black money, determines the outcome of elections. This article is just a starting point for further discussion. You can explore specific aspects like the impact of the Supreme Court's judgment on future electoral reforms, international best practices in regulating political funding, the role of technology in promoting transparency in elections, the importance of citizen engagement in demanding electoral reforms. By actively engaging in such discussions and advocating for change, we can help create a more transparent and accountable democracy in India.